Hey there, everyone. This is Cal playing vip3, and last time was a fairly humiliating experience. The ghost in my room! Who put a ghost in your room in this fortress, I wonder? I've completely forgotten, just by the name, what this level is about. Claims not to have a secret exit, but that could mean anything, man. Oh, whoa. I don't know what I was trying to do, especially since I think it's easier to go from there from the other side. Anyway, yes, last time I succumbed to that good old idiom. You know how it goes. Tree in the bush means that you're not gonna go fishing. Which is why I ended up not wow, you got a nose, Big Boo. Good job. How is this gonna work? You can't spin jump off a grill, but you can displace him locally. But no, that's not gonna work. And you got a nose, Big Boo! How did that happen? I don't want a flipper-ass nose. So yeah, just playing these first few screens here, I don't remember this level at all. This is... What is this about? This is a ghost house. It's the house where I house my ghost. No, there's gonna be a room with a ghost in it, but I guess as of yet, this is just one big room. Actually, yeah, I think it would be relatively safe to just go above this guy. Yeah, a lot safer than trying to go underneath. I don't know what I was thinking. Hey there, on this how we're thinking is optional. How's it going? Oh man, that ear is like, yo, what's up? That boo's all like, yo, also what's up? Who puts these grills in this ghost house? What an incredibly silly thing. There was a coin there. I don't know, that box looks a little scary to hit, so I'm just gonna go here instead. Yo, just look at that, across half the world. Hey, we're in the forest ghost house again, except someone put a safety rail. But doesn't save me from his prickly ears. Yeah, like, this reminds me a lot of what the previous ghost house did with that weird little intro. vip3 peeps. We're all followed similar influences. Yeah, I thought I remember that. Yeah, like, there's a door there, but you can't trust that door. You don't just trust the door that's just hanging around there. If it's hanging around there, it probably doesn't really have a whole lot of intuition about how the real world works. No, what you want to do is go on top of a big wooden structure. Now that's where things happen, George Markey apologist and professional. Yeah, exactly. These are the words that are coming out of my mouth and probably have some meaning or another. But now I'm kind of wondering if this has another end. It doesn't have a keyhole, but the other one didn't have a keyhole. But there's let's trust it for now. Trust is good. Leaving the forest at the mountain base. This is a level I think it is. No, it is not. I don't know where I'm at. Poison mushroom and a crab. The world truly isn't taters. Falling spiny. That's even more incredible. Or is this a level I think it is? I don't know where I'm at. But it's very scary because it says VIP up there. And I don't have a switch block. So, Path Mountain is a haunted forest because why not? Where else would you put your hidden forest? Bottom mountains is as good place as the bottom of a lake. That's what I say. That's a bullet. It's a bullet ghost. You're shooting ghosts out of your guns. I'm pretty sure that is immoral, depending on what ghosts are, but some people say that boos are not ghosts. They're just a specific, like, ghost-like, yet separate from ghost entity, which, I mean, is possible, I guess. I'm playing super badly, by the way. I just figured, you know, I'd give that a try. That fallen spike from nowhere kind of scared me a little bit. Ooh, using this guy's head, I can destroy the world. Alright, finally I found a reason to live. I don't think you can go in that pipe, but let's try it out anyways, because, see, look at that. I tried it out anyways. The Potabo jump like a full second before I jump. That was unfair. Decisions. Well, come on.
What am I doing? That's probably the best way. Said that because it's better to see the fire and watch burn. That doesn't make any sense. It's like you didn't even try to make it make any sense. This is your nonsense.
Dang gosh it. But thanks to the power of necromancy, I'm here. I think doing this, yeah, it'll land on the stone, no problem. Though if I, used a Podobo jam, I could have kept my thing. But then why would I do that? I asked the little crab, singing its song. Sincere to everyone, the text is green! The area around the blue coins above... Okay, the area around the blue coins above ground is very suspicious. I wonder. Kind of secret path. I don't know. You keep spelling out all these great mysteries in this game that I fought tooth and nail to find without knowing how to read Japanese back in the day. Now you're just like, oh yeah, no, this is not this weird, obscure thing you gotta figure out. You just gotta do what this text here says. This has been a constant and has been very sorrowful for me. Oh man, so much sorrow just lining up my pockets. Alright, this is the part where you're going this thing. Oh yeah, there's a... Yeah, I remember that. I remember that because it's just, it's the big old... I knew one day I would be caught by a spike hanging out above where I can see. How does this work out if you don't want to get hurt? I don't know. I guess then you can slide on here. Now nothing exists anymore. Nihilism brings world peace. News at 11. I'm looking for a yellow mellow. No, blue. See, there's a blue thing there. So what you do is you do that, and then it's like, what? But these aren't the wrong kind of blocks. So you actually gotta wait for these to shoot, so you can use these as a stepping stone. You're like, whoa, welcome to Mount Fuji, apparently. Alright. And then you're somewhere else completely. Oh, shoot, I screwed up. I think that it is impossible. Because I think you need to absolutely get a feather. And these are not flash. Oh, that one does flash, so okay. Never mind, I'm saying nonsense. It actually gives you an actual feather. Because, hey, see here, it says, actually, fly. And I'm like, alright, but I prefer moths! And so flight was given in the bright orange sky. Actually, it's kind of a nifty color for this, but it's like, it's really orange juiced orange, Yo, coins! Here it says, so. Oh, okay, it says 50. No, it says so. So what? So what, you got coins? Look at this background. Is it not beautiful while in mid-transition? All these spots of blacks really remind me of the time that I went charcoal surfing. And weirdly enough, the secret exit, which is kind of weird, doesn't do anything. Well, I guess technically it's another way to get to R, I guess.
I'm going to my own folly now. I do not trust the world. I'm totally fine here. Look at that. I don't know if you gain anything from flight, but I already play all this. I'm just going to fly over the river. I'm just afraid of possible spikes. But since I'm flying, yeah, even if I am to get hit by something, like, I'm not going to lose my anything. But this is why the world is a just place. Just world fallacy does not exist. Because it implies the world is not just. Well, maybe it is. You're just not asking for stuff politely enough. Bet you never thought about that one. Well, that's a no sum. One of two capes. When the end, it's all the same. Turns out that if you're not doing an earthquake... whoa, I'm still flying, apparently. That kind of took me by fear here. Yeah, okay, well, I guess we'll be doing... Oh, no, there's up here. He's a ghost! Yeah, let's just do this normally. This is the second half. The first... Oh, hi, Spike. How's it going? Just kind of chilling there, living in the trees. But, there's a problem. If you live in the trees, if you don't hang on tight enough, you might just have a big fall. What? Shenanigans. So, Podobo living in hot...
But they still remain orange and not gray. What a world we live in. What a world indeed. What's with those blocks? That looks pretty bad. Alright. So a little bit of a tiny blind situation. A little bit, okay. Whenever you encounter a moving hole, you're like, wait, that doesn't make any sense. Stylistically, categorically, scientifically, marsupially, and geographically. But, I mean, they don't care, because they're a hole. By definition, they are nothing, so by definition, they don't care. Why would that be by definition? What definition am I using here? Someone may ask, and that would be a very good thing to ask indeed. Oh, what? Oh, there's a block there all along. Dang it, I was gonna be ready to do this the super way. But no, these chances were removed from me. Like you remove the claws off of a lobster before you eat the meat within, I guess. I mean, I guess. Oh no, the that looked pretty dumb, and I don't know why I'm laughing like it's the most amazing thing ever, but it kind of is. It's just so simple. It takes me by surprise. It's it's nature reclaimed the goalpost, but it still functions the same. So no lessons are learned. Finally. Oh man, I wanted 3 lives, not 4, because now I end up wasting a life. I am wasting lives! I'm wasting my life! The criminal Iggy under siege, what? I gotta check that out. Okay, plot outline. When Iggy was out, he built his castle and he kept adding onto it. Detective Boone needed to defeat... Whoa there, Laser. The suspect Iggy, 23 years old. In the middle of a harsh siege, Boone had to face off with Iggy. I'm glad to see that we've got some story going on here. I kind of remember this a little bit. The story doesn't really contribute a whole lot, but man, Laser statue Bowser statuary, this kind of thing. The thwomps are just so adorable. I still do not have the red switch. I guess it's in World 1. I feel bad about myself and my lack of World 1s. 2, I mean. Wah! I forget if there's... No, there's probably is. I forget if there is. That probably means that yes. Like, just like a vine? Yeah. Yo. We're going to be doing some kind of switch, like transcendence. By the way, you know, Iggy the criminal has a VR room or something. I don't know. Don't ask me. This is happening now. That statue had better days. Oh, and these conveyor belts look kind of neat. And I enjoyed a little happy face on the cannons. And I'm sad that that's not part of the regular graphic set, honestly. This is so dumb. Yeah, it's way too early, so you can't just hit it once. So yeah, it's only like custom-made switches that are pretty weird about being touched. If you touch one, you gotta touch one twice. Now things are gonna be very different because switches were activated. See, look at that. There's fire in the air. That has everything to do with convenience stores. So now that guy's 1 block higher. That changes everything, because I was all like, hey, look at me! I like to show my teeth! And it's like, yeah, good job. It's important to be proud about your dental hygiene, I suppose. Keep wanting to go in that pipe. Now it's just like, oh no, now there's this whole situation. How am I gonna solve it? It's a mystery for all fans of Fruity Nutmeg. What's here? Oh, it's a midpoint, alright. It's kind of in a weird little secluded spot here. I do want double feather. But let's be honest here, like, you know, fire it's not gonna help you a lot against saw blades. I've seen horror movies. I know what happens to the guy that tries to fry a saw blade. Ends the movie eating a hot dog, and I'm not hungry for hot dogs right now. What a criminal entity. I remember this place a little bit. I completely flubbed it though, as you could probably be able... This is new? Alright. See, I had to die because you got this little funky little room there if you die. It's like, wow! Then you can go back and get another feather, but you need to go back here. Alright, but it's worth a detour. Feathers are useful, even though they look like not feathers, but you know, it's okay. How did you throw a fireball so high, my friend? Please do not answer. Alright, so last time I died. I didn't die though, but I suffered. So, because we've got people just going all maverick willy-nilly here. Please, no, control your williness, as no one wants to partake in that, I'm assuming. I guess it's a mean thing to assume. So, there's a switch somewhere down there, but is that something I want to be interested in? Maybe, because there's nothing I can actually do here. But maybe if I remove this, you know, and you can explore a little bit. And you notice that there's absolutely nothing to do here. Okay, so this is... I want my feather! And instead I got nothing! So what I probably want to do is find my way to the switch down there, so that then I can return. I mean, that makes sense. Best way to do that would be to go through here. It's like, yo, victory! But then you even got like a super easy way to come back, so, okay. Sure. Whatever, I'll take it. It's like, oh, but how do I get through here? I don't know. Easily? How about that for an answer? But we gotta return to the VR room! It's so VR, I'm losing my lunch. What? Weird. Don't brag about that, please. I don't know if I'm going the right direction. I just went left because it's like, what? Left? Who cares about that, right? Okay, this is looking kind of scary here. You're giving me a P-switch. Who uses P-switches nowadays? Communists? Socialists? Banana parfaits? So I guess, okay, pretty rad people use them, I guess. If you do a thing, you can get a thing. Everyone knows that. And then you end up here. A big orange door! That's not orange. Oh no, it's Iggy! He confined himself to his room. I've confined myself to incompetence. So we're all even. Let's sit down on our butt in the middle of the gap between the worlds and contemplate the nature of a cricket. Also, let's clear out the whole forest so we're gonna destroy the Sear Tower with the mop. Yo, mop animation! Look at that, hunching up over. Cape doesn't move. Poop! The criminal died! What should I do? They'll be so angry at me. Oh, I got it! Let's just pretend this never happened. The forest level never happened, guys. What have we been watching these past few times? I don't know. Obviously, you have this strange compulsion to watch a blank screen for a few minutes each days. That's pretty weird, but with the current global climate, understandable. Next time, World 2.